seeing something right now. Lord, I just bless. I just bless Malaysia right now.
Okay. Yes, Lord.
Lord, I thank you for transformation and change in the nation of Malaysia.
Wow.
Lord, I thank you that there's an upset. There's an upset. There's an upset. There's an upset. There's a change. There's a transformation. There's an uprooting of a seat in government. A changing of the guard. A transformation. The nation of Malaysia. The nation of Malaysia will see transformation and change. Transfiguration. Transformation in a generation.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, I want to thank you for an uprooting of a seat of government. I want to thank you for an uprooting of a seat of government, of corruption. And Lord, I thank you for releasing justice upon that nation.
Come on.
I don't know if there's somebody watching me from Malaysia right now.
Come on.
But Lord, we want to release the power of God in the nation of Malaysia right now. Transformation and change. Transformation and change for that nation. An upset, the Lord says. An upset is coming. An upset is coming in Malaysia. An uprooting of a governmental seat. There shall be unrest, but God will bless. He will remove those that sit in the seat of corruption and release the spirit of mercy. Mercy will begin to come. I hear the Lord say for Malaysia that there's mercy. There's mercy and there's grace. A place and a space where they're going to enter in behind the veil. Where the enemy can no longer touch them. God's changing the seat of government. He's transforming it. And when some are set and their minds are set on a certain outcome, the Lord says, get ready for change.
Come on.
That nothing will seem to stay the same way that it's been. But something shall so swiftly turn and change and turn around.
Come on.
And those that sit in the seat of the scornful, and those that have been in the place of judgment and mocking, shall be removed by the hand and the power of the Lord. And the Lord says that I will uproot them by their roots. I will pluck them out. I will remove them. I will remove them, and I will release my presence. And the power shall rest upon Malaysia. A new seat of the government. A new seat in the government shall bring justice. Shall bring justice and mercy into the nation. So Lord, I want to bless Malaysia. I want to bless that nation. I want to bless the government.
Come on.
Transformation. I see mercy for Malaysia.
Come on.
God's made a righteous judgment concerning the country. God shall grant mercy to Malaysia and shall release a new governmental seat.
Come on, in Jesus' name.
It shall be so supernatural that no one shall even understand how it took place. But God says it shall take place because of my presence and my power. And I will do a new thing in Malaysia. I will transform and I will change the culture. And they will see my face. My face shall shine bright in that place. Says the Lord. Lift up your hands. Father, I want to thank you right now.
Well, we begin with that breaking news from Malaysia, where the opposition has won a majority in Parliament, ending the 60-year rule of the Barisan National Coalition. The new Prime Minister is 92 years old. Mahathir Mohamad has claimed victory in the last hour. It's been one of the closest fought elections since independence. Mahathir Mohamad is the country's ex-Prime Minister and former mentor to the Prime Minister Najib Razak.
We have, in fact, achieve a very substantial majority, not just a few votes, not just a few seats, but a very substantial majority. And since then, of course, we thought that there might be some problem, apart from what I said earlier on, that they were very slow in announcing the result. Otherwise, things have gone fairly smoothly.
Natalie Pohonen is in Kuala Lumpur with the latest on a result that has shaken Malaysian politics.
Beyond a political earthquake here, I think people couldn't quite believe the results as they were trickling in over the past few hours. We spoke with voters early this morning and they had been asking for change, but they almost weren't wanting to hope too much because this seemed like the impossible task to take out the government which has been ruling Malaysia for the past 6 decades and replace it with a coalition. But of course at its head is Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the man who was Prime Minister for 22 years and now has another turn at the premiership. At the press conference that he gave just a few moments ago, there were lots of cheers, lots of smiles. He talked about the fact that he wants to get sworn in as quickly as possible and that one of his first orders of business will be to swear in his deputy, Dr. Wan Aziza Wan Ismail, who will become the first female Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia. But of course this is brand new. He says he's going to have to learn to do things for the first time because he was never the head of the opposition group, but he has got experience at leading Malaysia. I think if you've ever come face to face with Dr. Mahathir, you would know that he is not somebody who puts his feet up. He is somebody who is very much mentally very aware, physically still in fairly good shape, and somebody who wants to make sure that his political legacy is the one that he wants. He did help put Najib into the role of Prime Ministership, but over the last few years, corruption allegations surrounding Najib Razak, particularly around the state fund 1MDB, have come to haunt Dr. Mahathir, and his decision to re-enter politics, to form a new party and to also become the chairman of the opposition grouping, Pakatan Harapan, which will now be the governing coalition in Malaysia, was about wanting to write that part of his own political story.